talked about Donald Gray's progression and just making the everyday play. I think last week we saw a spectacular play, and then that end zone play. It was that kind of a sum of his entire year, that game.
We just got done talking about that after practice today. We talked about it prior to practice. We went out, and the mind frame for us was, we were kind of like this last week in practice, and we had a really good Thursday, but I didn't care for Monday, Tuesday practice or our earlier practices, and we talked to him a little bit about that today and said, you kind of correlate. We had a couple drop shifts last week in practice and kind of carried over. And so there's got to be a point where you practice and it's got to end. So we talked about that, having a great practice today. You came out and had a great practice. But, the biggest thing for us is for him is to be consistent, no different than anybody else. You got to go out there, and are there going to be some tough catches? Yeah, Our goal is to make the easy catches, but our job, as a unit, is kind of elevated. We expect to make the tough catch. We expect to be able to go up and make the big time catch. And that was it was a tough throw. I mean, there was a receiver or a linebacker that was dropping right in front of him, but at the same time, we expect to come down with that one.
What kind of attitude have you seen from Gabe the last couple of weeks battling the injury?
Awesome. Gabe's, if y'all know Gabe, he's one of the most pleasant young men to ever be around. He's got a great attitude. He's always going to give you a smile. I mean, he might be down, but he's going to smile while he's telling you he's down. Great. He's coming back, and in the last couple of weeks he hadn't been full speed, but I'd probably say he's pretty close to 100% right now. He kind of was gimpy a little bit last week going through things, but he had a good day on Sunday and had a great day today. So he'll be fine.
How much difference do you think he makes in the offense?
He does. If you take a look at what he did for us last year, just being able to throw that little quick screen too, or he added a lot of yards for us last year. And I was looking at statistics, sir. When you're hurt and you have a chance to come back, even in the first couple games coming back, you're not 100%, so you're not making that major impact like you had in the past. It kind of goes on your psyche a little bit, and I want to make the plays, but I can't. I'm not going full speed, and are they trusting me or not? The trust is there, but for him to be healthy is great, because from 0 to 10, 0 to 10, he's got an incredible burst. So he adds that explosion off the ball. So we definitely need him back healthy.
With my tight ends starting to emerge now, Darian and Gus, is that opening anything up for your wide receivers?
I just think that they're doing a good job transitioning, to be honest with you, with those guys. Whenever you got a tight end, the tight ends have come along. Gus was banged up earlier with his hand. Hutch was still getting his feet wet after a year, just kind of learning everything and going full speed, learning to play fast. And J.J. Justin Johnson was a true freshman. So, you're this late in the season right now, they should be making plays. Honestly, we all got to make plays, and we can't afford. We should be peaking at the end of the season right now. We should be getting the next 2 games, and the one after that. That's where you want to peak. We want to finish on a climb, not this. And so we want to be peaking throughout the season, but definitely whenever you can get the big body guys involved in the offense and they're making plays downfield, what it does is it alleviates things for Dak. Dak's got confidence in them and trust them. At the same time, for us, whether it's zone or man, if it's man to man, ultimately we got to win. We got to get open. So that's going to be on us no matter what.